your children will always reach for the skies.
I have three things, mainly an engineer, architect, and now a designer.
My main focus is nanotechnology.
And education is about helping them grab their dreams. Physics, math and English may build the knowledge foundation that will help them in their future. But teaching them to design, innovate and solve problems using design thinking will ensure that they rise above their peers in their career.
So the whole idea is that as students, typically we have been generally trained to mug up things so that we get more number of marks. But by taking students to these kind of exercises which explores their creativity, which brings out their innate knowledge base, and applying that knowledge base using design thinking methodologies, we believe that we can make them as better leaders of the future.
So what is design thinking?
Interactivity.
It's thinking different and the possibilities of thinking different.
Skill development in the students.
It gives us a new way of tackling problems. Instead of defaulting to our normal convergent approach, where we make the best choice out of available alternatives, it encourages us to take a divergent approach, to explore new alternatives, new solutions, new ideas that have not existed before.
Enter Thinkstation, a group of designers from IIT and IISc dedicated to teaching design modules in schools and for corporates. And these courses are designed to enhance lateral thinking, identify problems in products, and teach the process of problem solving. Stuff that they don't normally teach you in school. Like how to adapt an ordinary suitcase like this one to one that will be easy to carry upstairs and be cost effective. Or how to make new friends, or creating a new election system. Extrapolate that to just about anything that your child will face in the future in his or her profession. And you come up with children who are groomed to be problem solvers and leaders.
The corporate as well as the multinational companies are seeing design as the next thing that would actually impact profits and social benefit. So we are looking at design having much more importance in terms of its contribution to society and the environment.
The USP itself is about introducing such a program in the school curriculum, as in into the grassroots level.
Finding alternate uses for everyday things, figuring out what the problem actually is, and then working as a team to solving that problem. Making prototypes of the product. Design thinking is a distinct thinking skill, combining logic with breaking the rules of what can be instead of what is. Your child will learn what is taught in office from day one and spend his or her school years honing those skills and enjoying it too.
It increases imagination, creativity, and gives us a chance to show our talent and skills. You see, some people might have their talent and skills hidden, and they might not know that their skills and talent are mainly in this field, in designing. So I think if they do this course, if they take the session, I think they would be able to find their talent and skill.
We get to invent and create stuff. I like creating stuff. I like it a lot. It's really educative, and we get to invent stuff not only for ourselves but for everybody else. It's not a selfish type of a thing.
Well, this workshop was one of its kind. The most fun, in fact, so far, frankly speaking, it was the most fun. It has a lot of interaction between the people who organized it and the students. Well, frankly speaking, I do not like any session, but this one was just an amazing one.
I would recommend not only the other parents and teachers but also other schools, because we do need to tap the creative talents of every child, and unless we nurture all the talents of every child, it will not surface. It would definitely help students in developing in any career that they want to take in life, because it is nurturing the talents in them. And such kind of many more programs should be held for students and on a regular basis.
For college students, it's all this plus internships and live training on projects thrown in so that they may begin with an excellent portfolio. And it's not all just theory. Thinkstation will also bring in a real-life perspective straight from the horse's mouth.
What we intend to do is bring the people from the industry, people in the field, and connect them with the schools, and basically an interaction, a platform where one-on-one can come together.
Our After all, education is empowerment, and design thinking is that edge for children to stride ahead of their peers.